And welcome back everyone to part 3 of Cruel Spot. And let me just tell you, trying to get this part to actually work was far more annoying than it should have been. Because I recorded all of this part quite a while ago, a few weeks ago, and when we eventually got around to doing commentary for it, it turned out the video clips had corrupted, and I had to delete it all.
It was awful.
Yeah, it was dreadful. But I saved scums to get back to this point in the game. That's why I have 6 lives.
Why don't you re-explain the green snot then?
Okay, these are flubber. I don't really know what else to call them. And they're quite annoying enemies because when you shoot them, they explode into little tiny pieces, which look fine here, but when you're actually playing, and because of the weird way the background moves, it's very easy to not see those little green snot balls. And this level also continues the tradition of hiding stuff behind objects, like there are coins hidden behind these boxes, behind the fire truck, behind the shoes, behind fucking everything. There are coins on the slide that you can't see. Has invisible coins up the arse, and that's a shoe, by the way, on top of that box. It looks like a coffee cup lid, but it's a shoe. Fucking trust me on it.
All the potato wraps in the background.
Yeah, I don't know. I was going to ask your opinion on those. They look very 80s.
I love how you slide down this fucking thing as well. That's so
oh yeah, the controls when you're sliding down something in this game are really terrible, actually. I like how one of them's upside down as well. It has like a propeller. It looks like it looks like a little robot with like a carrot for its base and a little propeller head.
Which
all the
is
rest
more awesome than the actual toy itself.
Yeah, it looks cooler when it's being wrong.
I love how it was just desperately trying not to recognise you were jumping on that thing.
Yeah, I know. We're not going to comment on that.
Can you jump on the shoelaces?
No, you can, yeah, not those ones for some reason. You can climb on the shoelaces, and they act the same as those horrible ropes from level 2. That really fucked me off. A fucking health potion appeared up there, and I couldn't grab it. It does that to me a lot in this level.
Just because it hates you.
Yeah. This game hates everyone. But we've also got another new enemy type, is these little robots that march back and forward, and they have projectiles, and they will shoot you. A lot of the time from off-screen.
Game with difficulty? What the fuck?
Hey, that's something I was actually going to bring up. This game is harder than it should be, because in terms of design, it's not hard, it's just mazes. That's 95% of the game is maze levels. But it's hard because it's unfair. Like, a lot of the time, I've been shot by those robots when they weren't on screen, because their projectiles act the same way yours do. They just pass through everything.
They just clip through everything.
Yeah, so I've been shot when I wasn't actually on screen.
So obnoxious. No, what you need is... What was that noise?
Oh, I got a pickup of some variety.
Yeah, see, here's the big question. Of all the caching games we've done, so M&M's, Pepsi Man,
and this,
which will be uploaded soon.
Yeah, Pepsi Man's awesome, by the way.
Check out my channel for that.
It's so horrific.
Which of them would you have to buy one? Which of them would you pay money for?
I see, that's the thing, like, this is a whole game. It's not good, but it's a complete game, and it's a very, very basic game, but, you know, there's something here. M&M's is probably the one that has the most gameplay, if you want to call it that.
I guess so, the platforming's horrible.
But it's easily the worst of the 3. Whereas Pepsi Man should never have been released on a home console, but it's probably the most entertaining.
Yeah.
So... Oh, the music in this level's so annoying. I was playing this on with earphones in again, and it drove me insane.
Oh.
It's not as bad as one of the music tracks coming up, though, which I think is one of the worst songs I've ever heard in a game.
Isn't this the one you recorded while we were watching Batman?
No. Actually, yeah, it is. Yeah,
Batman.
You're right. Batman. Hugo Beauregard Batman. But yeah, this is one of the few that I recorded during that, because like I said, I had to redo all the footage that I lost before, because it just... I know what happened when I corrupted it. It's because I'd been recording for too long, and it had skipped out a few frames from halfway through the video, and that desynced everything.
Oh, great.
And then
I love it when that
the second half of the footage was just unfixable. I think I die here just before the checkpoint, or just after it. No, I get the checkpoint. These robots are really annoying. Look how many hits they take to kill as well. They take about 8 shots to kill each. So if there's a few of them lined up in a row, then you're gonna die. Like, no, I don't die here. There are also these chattering teeth, but they're really not dangerous at all because they die in one hit and they move very slowly, so...
I like how they're the same size as robots and crabs.
Yeah, well, there's no kind of scale in this game, everything's the same size anyway.
And that shoe looks like a waffle.
You see, I look at it and like, if you look at it from the side, it looks like a coffee cup lid. But yeah, you're right. It looks like it was made with a waffle iron. That coin down there is really fucking obnoxious to try and get. I don't know if I even bother with it this time. I think I get shot. I get shot there. Oh dear, this level.
I think this game might have been improved slightly if you did better damage if the enemies' backs were to you.
Yeah, I've said before, the one thing that would have really fixed this game is if you could, because it doesn't use the third button. The only controls in this game are jumping and shooting. And this is a really basic game. There are no power-ups. Oh yeah, this is something a bit weird. This bouncy ball, all it does is roll backwards and forwards. Takes ages to die. It takes about 16 shots to die and doesn't do anything.
It does hurt you, right? Can you jump on the...
No, you can't jump on enemies.
I want to know if you could jump on the thread.
Oh, no, you can't. Oh, you mean the red thread there? Yeah, you can jump on that. Sorry, I got mixed up. But this is a really basic game. There are no power-ups. It's not like in Mario. Even, like, the original Mario Brothers is more complex than this. Because you at least get the fire flower. And, you know, you have...
those pins are stupid.
Yeah, it did the thing where I jump on it and I have the little face plant animation. So I jumped on it, face planted, took damage, and by the time he'd finished fucking around, I got hit again.
Oh my god, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Those green balls appear out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know. And the robot, like, they hide behind the foreground a lot as well, so it's hard to tell where they are. And they're fond of hiding coins behind the playing cards as well, which is great fun if you're trying to do 100%. And I die.
I really have a deep hatred of the sound effects.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put one of my little sweary cards in there. Never mind. Oh, don't worry, those will make a return. Because everyone loves those. I'm not sure why there are Christmas baubles here as well, because those don't strike me as toys. But whatever. I'm not going to question this game too much.
I would, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I think this is one of the... Yeah, I still need to get 85% in this level. That's something I wanted to mention, because the only reason I bother getting 85 or more is to get to the bonus level, which is where you get the letters. Yeah. I'm not really sure how the letter thing works, because I assumed, like... I'm going to be perfectly honest, I never beat this game when I was a kid. Yeah, can you fucking blame me? I mean, it's so tedious. It's not particularly frustrating or anything, it's just boring. And you end up making mistakes because you're trying to get through it quickly. But
I've always hated games with time limits.
Yeah,
I hate them so much.
This is one of the more annoying time limits in the level because one of the clocks is hidden behind a crate. That was what I picked up earlier on. So I didn't know that clock existed.
It's like
So I was trying to do it with the original 5 minutes, and that was excruciating.
It's like with Lego Island 2. It manages to go through the entire game, well, almost the entire game, and then right near the end, time puzzle.
Yeah, that's... Like, if you're introducing a mechanic that hasn't been done in the game in the last 10 minutes, then that's out of order. You don't do that. One good thing about this level, though, is that if you, because these robots give you so many points when you kill them, you get a lot more health potions than normal. Which is something. It does compensate for things a little bit.
I like the blue spider silk, to be honest. That sounds good.
Oh, no, those are Christmas baubles. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, like I was saying before, I never actually got to the later levels of this game. So I assumed, because, you know, there are 7 letters, that you get 7 letters, and then the 8th level is the end. Because that would make sense, you know, you get 7 continues, and then after that, the final level. That would make sense. And no, because I got to level 8, and then I beat it, and then it just kind of kept going. And then I beat the level after that, and it just kind of kept going. So I have no idea how long this is going on for.
Did you collect the letters again?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because if that's the case, that means there are 14 fucking levels to this. I don't want to play 14 levels of this. I don't want to...
done the bonus levels after...
No, you don't play bonus levels after that, but I'm thinking maybe that's because I have all the letters. So, say for example, like, I were to die on level 8, and use a continue, then would I play a bonus level at the end of that and say get the A back?
I think
or something.
I think you need to do another game. Oh, there it is. I think you need to do another game just to test that. See if you miss one.
I'll tell you what. I'm not going to record it though. I'll just test it. Like, just so I've got something to bring up in the future.
Yay! We finally got fucking there.
Yeah, rescue my other clone. One good thing, this will be the last bonus levels in this video. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll just save state, lose continue, and then, yeah. I love how you don't need to get anywhere near 100 to get the 1-up, because your time bonus...
is not a word.
Your time bonus in this game is ludicrous. Like, you get so many points just for having a few minutes left on the clock. Oh dear. We're all sick of these now, so let's just get it over and done with pretty quickly. I'm not even
This
gonna...
looks like the... Oh, no, wait, I remember.
Yeah, they all look the same. All the
I was going to say, this looks like when... Because the way the mines were arranged, and then I thought, oh shit, yeah, because we recorded this before.
Yeah, we already did this one, and then it fucked up. Oh, I wasn't very happy about that. Yeah, this one's a little bit annoying, because you have to just dive down this pathway. You're gonna get hit by something, so I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, I'll just grab the ladder and whatever.
Well, you kept apologising for wasting my time. It's not like I work for a living or anything.
Well, I don't anymore, because, yeah, I'm not working.
Oh, I hate these animations.
Yeah, it's horrible. I just speed this part up
I
now.
hate how quickly they happen. Oh, that's great sound, man.
Why
didn't you cut the sound out?
I was gonna mute the sound, and then I thought, no. Woo!
Uncall. Uncolin. I'd have loved it if it became Uncolin. Like, the creator had a massive hatred for someone called Colin.
Fuck you, Colin. You're a drain on this family, Colin.
Oh, this fucking level.
We have a whole level based around sliding on these fucking rails.
They're so obnoxious.
Alright, you see those 4 coins on that platform there? I don't know how you collect them normally, so I'm going to show you the cheaty way of doing it. If you jump at the right time, you can fit through that little gap in the rail. I don't know how you get them, because there's a bubble underneath that platform that you're supposed to bounce off to get there. I don't know how you reach the bubble. I have checked the entire level, and I cannot find the pipe that leads to that bubble.
Okay,
so...
with the reason... Because this game's so obnoxious, I genuinely think the way you just did it was the way you're supposed to do it.
No, it's not, because...
Bubble is probably like a red herring or some shit.
It might be. I hope it isn't. First time I played this level, I got 93%, and I couldn't figure out where the last 7 were. Do you want to know where the last 7 coins are?
Wow.
Bunched together in the upper boundaries of the level.
Oh.
So you have to take one of the pipes, fly up into the air, and then guide yourself to the left to collect them.
And the pipes just to send you upwards.
Yeah, like that.
Well, I suppose you are a bubble, I guess? And you're going up water?
Well, as we discussed last time, he's just... What is Cool Spot? The piece of laminated paper from the 7-Up bottle. Maybe he's like the tab from the lid of the can.
I hate these slides. I hate
Yeah, they're
games
dreadful. Okay,
it makes you slide
you are
down
actually
like
supposed to jump up these because there are a couple of platforms that you can't reach except by jumping. No, because I thought that was a glitch at first. I commented in part 1 saying, "Oh, you can use this glitch to get up the slides." No, you're expected to do this. And the problem is, if he's built up momentum going down the slide and you jump, the momentum carries with him, but not in a natural way.
Did they not have anyone test this game? Did they not have anyone go, let's test this game and see how obnoxious the sliding level is?
Well, they probably did test it, but the people that tested it probably worked for PepsiCo, so yeah.
Alright, you fuckers watching this, right? You audience. If you like this game, slap yourself in the face right now.
If you like this game, explain to me why. And because I see a lot of people defend this game online, but they never give a reason for it. They just say stuff like, "Oh, this game's great."
Nostalgia boner.
Yeah, exactly. They say, "Oh, this game's great. It brings back fond memories of my childhood." If you played this in your childhood, you're like me. You had a crap childhood. This is not a game that you should play in your childhood.
I played awesome shit like Toy Story 2. And,
yeah, Toy Story 2 is a legitimately good game.
Tarzan.
Probably the only good movie tie-in game
But
ever.
then again, I also played Breakout.
Yeah, and let's be honest, Tarzan isn't a good game. Be perfectly honest here.
No. God.
This was in kind of my second wave of games that I got, because the first 3 games I ever had were Maz and Wars, Star Fox 64, and Bugs Life for N64. And out of the 3 of them, Maz and Wars is... No, Star Fox 64 is a fucking amazing game. It's still in my top 5 games of all time. Maz and Wars is good, but excruciatingly hard. And Bugs Life is just a mess. So...
There were coins up in those rafters.
Yeah, of course there is.
Oh, that's dicks.
Oh, yeah, it really is.
No, my... Toy Story 2 will still remain one of my top games. In fact, it might actually be my favourite game.
The first 3D game I ever played was Star Fox 64, and I revisit that game on a regular basis. I fucking love Star Fox 64.
See, the only N64 game I have ever played is Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's not really any... It's just a watered-down version of the actual handheld games, so... No, I would seriously recommend Star Fox 64. It has some great lines in it as well. We could quote it for hours. I think I quoted it to you a few times, probably.
If so, I wouldn't notice because I don't.
Yeah, well, you haven't played the game, so you wouldn't know. Oh dear, this music is horrendous. If you listen, it's just an extended version of the victory jingle. You know, the little, well, this part here.
It's obscenely evil.
This bit. Recognise that? Yeah, it's just an extended version of the little end of level music. Oh dear. Synthetic watermelon test tube in the foreground. Finally I get 85.
Oh god, I thought you were closer than that.
Oh no. The problem is the time limit in this level is one of the more annoying because there are no clocks here, so you have 5 minutes and that's it. There's no clock, no way to increase your time. Oh dear, but we're almost done, and the only way you can reach that cage is just by shooting blindly through the slide, of course. Like,
oh yeah.
Why would we have good design? Don't be silly. Oh dear.
We have much more venom than usual. I think Pepsi Man did that.
Yeah, and a little discussion about someone we know earlier might have helped.
Oh god.
Always good for bringing out the venom.
Yeah.
Viewers will have no idea what we're talking about because none of our friends actually watch this.
Some of my friends watch this.
Who?
Well...
Do I count?
My mate back home watches it, you count, your girlfriend watches videos.
Yeah, true.
Sorry, fiancé.
It's okay, I still do it too. It feels really weird for me to say fiancé. It's like, I don't... It doesn't feel like a natural word for me, but I'm getting used to it.
Me and Rob are going through the lengthy process of planning your bachelors. Because
I
Waffle.
Are you actually being serious? Oh, I'm terrified now.
Hey, he wanted to tape you to a chair and shit.
Excuse me? What?
Yeah.
Wait, no, go back a second. What's this about taping me to a chair? I'm not down with this.
Oh yeah, just fall through all those mines. Well done.
I don't care, I just wanted the fucking lair. At the end of the day, I've gotten to the point now where you don't... The only reward you get for getting 100% on the bonus levels is an extra life. Why do I care? I don't give a shit. So, I've got 8 lives. Look at my life counter. I don't need an extra life. So yeah, I'm just... Yeah, mucking about for the remainder of the time. But so, no, we're gonna talk about that bachelor party at some point.
No, I think we were just lolzing around.
Oh, wait, why did I collect the clock? Oh, good, I do cut out. I couldn't remember if I cut away or not. And I say, why would I extend this by collecting the clock?
Oh, that's fabulous. But no, I have friends who watch this, and that's pretty awesome.
Anyway, in the next part, we will be visiting the 2 worst levels in the game, so see you all
I can't
then.
wait.
We'll see you in 5 minutes.